No matter how many times people try to bring it up, using Indian imagery in your logo for a sports team is not cultural appropriation, offensive, or insensitive. Unfortunately, that doesn't stop people like Lily Gladstone from continuing to talk about it. The main actress from Killers of the Flower Moon said that both teams who played in the most recent Super Bowl should be ashamed of themselves for their insensitive nicknames. For MRC-TV, I'm John Simmons and welcome to the woke world of sports. The Kansas City Chiefs defeated the San Francisco 49ers in Super Bowl 58 last week. It's easy to see why Gladstone would criticize the Chiefs name, and she specifically hates the team name and the tomahawk chop gesture fans use at games. In an interview with Variety, she said,
there's a lot of ways that you could wear the name Chief. There's a lot of different things. It's not the name as much that bothers me. It's hearing that damn tomahawk chop just every time. It's it's a stark reminder of really what Hollywood has done to us, because that tomahawk chop goes directly to like the sound of, oh, here come the Indians, and these old westerns where we were not playing ourselves, or if we were, we were like backdrop actors.
Let's start with the name argument. The Chiefs got their name in 1963 to honor Kansas City Mayor H. Roe Bartle, who helped get a football team to his city. Bartle was commonly referred to as Chief, so there's no cultural appropriation in the origin of the name.
Hunt started hunting for a new home for his team. Kansas City Mayor H. Roe Bartle, also known as Chief, promised home attendance of at least 25,000 a game. Hunt agreed to move to Kansas City, and the Dallas Texans became the Kansas City Chiefs, named after Roe Bartle.
Since then, the team has obviously used Indian imagery to enhance the branding of the team. And guess who's not offended by these changes? Indians.
My thought was, you guys do certain things pregame all the time. You do the color guard, you sing the national anthem, you do certain little things. Well, let's do that, but let's do it with natives. My thought is, it's not a sellout. All I'm trying to do is find a solution so all of our people can get along, and for our kids, as they put, their self-esteem and all of that's injured. No, it's not. No, it's not. If people realize what we went through and what certain things mean to us, that's educating them, and they're not going to condemn that. I think what we're doing, some people said you're taking the high road, and I said, no, I'm not. I'm taking the red road.
A group called the Indian Community Working Group said that because the Chiefs have worked to make their marketing more honorable to Indian culture, the franchise should not feel obligated to change its name. Oh, and by the way, they're not offended by the tomahawk chop either. So Gladstone can forget about trying to frame the nickname or the gesture as offensive. But what about the 49ers? That's a new one. In that same interview, Gladstone blasted San Francisco for their name choice.
Honestly, you could hold both teams accountable to it, 49ers is based in the gold rush in California, which was an incredibly brutal period of time for California Indians. So there's that.
This time, she actually got her history right. The 49ers indeed did get their nickname because of the people who came to the area during the California Gold Rush in 1849. Gladstone was also right in saying that it was a brutal time for Indians, as over 250,000 died after the settlers arrived. She has more of a case here, and I can understand where she's coming from.
The scramble for mineral wealth, which is extremely ugly. It involves the rape of the countryside, the exploitation of Mexicans, the extermination of local tribes, the mistreatment of Asians who come in as laborers and are also very badly treated in the mines, the terrible loss of life and impoverishment of the people who go out and dig the stuff.
This was a signal event that transformed the landscape, it transformed the demography of California in the West, and one could argue was a seismic shift in American history of the mid-19th century.
But it still doesn't make the argument correct. People remember the early gold rushers in large part because of their pioneer spirit and because these miners helped transform and expand the city of San Francisco.
Ironically, the great breakthrough of the gold rush was not creating fortunes from this precious metal found in the hills of California. It was, in a sense, the invention of California itself. It made this extraordinary city, San Francisco, and got enough people to move all the way out there that the state was able to really kind of turn into the extraordinary creature that it is today.
That's why the team got their name, not because they felt like referencing the tragedy the Indians experienced. Nuance matters a lot in this conversation. If you can make time in your day to complain about sports teams using Indian imagery in their logos, you should probably pick up a hobby and let the rest of us enjoy our sports teams in peace.
So folks, what do you think? Was my analysis a home run, or was it a big swing and a miss? Feel free to leave your comments and subscribe to our social media channels that still let you see our content. And always remember, be on your A game and don't cave to the woke agenda in sports. For MRC TV, I'm John Simmons.